I'm here at the Spa Little Theater to get a behind-the-scenes look at Opera Saratoga and its upcoming production of Man of La Mancha. Let's go.
The past year has been really challenging, not being able to perform for almost 18 months, but it's been really exciting to be able to be back in the rehearsal studio and to prepare for this season, which is actually our 60th anniversary season. We designed all of the productions with safety in mind. So first, all of the productions are at outdoor venues. We're not producing in our home venue where we are right now. We're rehearsing here, but we didn't feel that it would be safe for us to welcome audiences back quite yet into this space, which is quite intimate. Opera is really just telling story and song, which is very much what a musical is as well. So I thought by anchoring this season with Man of La Mancha, it would be a great way to bring a lot of different people back into the theater. And in fact, it'll be the first large-scale theatrical production to be done in the Capital Region since the pandemic, since March of 2020. And we're partnering with SPAC to put that on the amphitheater stage.
Quixote and Castle. So I get to play Cervantes and Don Quixote, who are two, phenomenal people. One real, one fictional, both presented as a play within a play, which is a musical being done by an opera company. So there's a lot of layers here, right? But the character of Don Quixote himself has endured the test of time for many reasons. He's so incredibly hopeful and optimistic and sees the positive in everything, despite tremendous challenges, and that really ran a parallel course to Cervantes, the writer's life. And so if you look at his life and then look at what he wrote here, I think you can see what his purpose was, which was to provide hope and joy and laughter and just to have great love for fellow human beings.
Every day we have our temperatures checked. We have this little wristband that we have to make sure that we're cleared for the day. We get tested weekly. And so the safety procedures are really phenomenal.
You'll also note that everyone is masked during rehearsal, which is very challenging. It's challenging to sing in, it's tiring, we can't see people's faces so much, but it's just an extra safety precaution.
We'll be unmasked in the performances, but we are rehearsing masked.
Being back live with everybody has been very surreal. I think the first day, I was almost in tears just singing through the show, just sitting in a chair singing it, because I haven't personally been in a live rehearsal performance since last March of 2020.
This production was designed not knowing where we would be in the pandemic. So we've created a set which is essentially a set of platforms that create by their design a certain amount of distance between the performers. And then we have a massive projection screen that takes up the entire width of the amphitheater at SPAC, where a lot of the visual aspects of the production will come to life.
It's a very special show. It won the Tony Award when it came out, and there's a reason it's still done, even though it premiered in the 60s. It's done quite regularly, and a stunning score, incredible music.
I love the show. It's deceptively difficult. Because there's so much what we call mixed meter. You might have a bar with 4 beats in it, and this one might be in 7, and this is in 10/8, and it shifts constantly. So that's really exciting. I've not done a show with 2 classical guitarists, so I'm really looking forward to that. And what I was especially excited about, because I primarily work for musical theater companies, that when an opera company calls to do a show, with the idea that they want a theater conductor rather than a traditionally opera conductor, to give the artists, the young artists, a chance to see what the world is like in both fields and that they have options in both fields. That really excited me.
This production, I think, speaks to everything that we have lived through as a global community for the past year and a half now.
I had, some choices of what to do this summer, which I was very grateful to have choices. That's a luxury. But I chose to be here because of the beautiful message of this show and the great care that's being taken to put on something spectacular while also considering safety first.
This is the perfect production to say goodbye to COVID and to go chasing windmills and have dreams that we thought were impossible a year ago, and to watch wonderful young artists get to learn musical theater and this story. And I'm so excited that this is my first job back and that I could be here in Saratoga to do it.
We just hope people will come out and reconnect with live theater, reconnect with this wonderful music, both at Man of La Mancha and the upcoming performances of Don Quixote Camacho's Wedding, and just be transported by live theater in a way that nothing online will ever be able to do.